It's Annie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be talking about skincare. I'm not going to be talking about the order in which I use these or if I use them in the morning or nighttime. So the disclaimer that I shared in my other video, because this is part 2, is that I am not a licensed esthetician. I am not a dermatologist, and I'm not going to share how I'm using it, because when I do, then I have people telling me whatever. So moving forward, whenever I talk about skincare on my channel now, I am just going to share with you guys what I use. That's what I'm going to do. You guys know that I've tested these because I've been using them. And anytime I introduce you guys to a new product that maybe I'm testing out, that's all it's going to be, is just like, I'm testing out this product. I'll let you guys know what I think of it, if I would repurchase it or whatever. So I'm kind of going over all of this as I'm showing you what I'm using, and I'm kind of letting you know if I'm going to repurchase it at this point and whatever. That's what I'm doing. But I don't want to, and I'm going to keep my older videos up on my skincare, but I use so much skincare because I test so much out that it's too hard for me to say this is what I use in the morning, this is what I use it, like I can't. So that's just how I'm doing that. So I hope that's okay with you, but that's just the way we're going to do it, okay? I'm just a consumer like you are, and what I do works for me. That's all I'm going to say. But if I do something and someone will say, well, you're not supposed to do it this way because Dr. Blue said this, or this esthetician has said that. Let me just say this really quickly. I don't agree with every doctor on YouTube, and I don't agree with every esthetician on there either. Knowledge doesn't mean you know everything either, okay? It doesn't. It's just like when you go to a doctor, you can get an opinion, you can get diagnosed and not agree with what they're saying and go somewhere else and get a diagnosis. And you know what I'm saying? So just because, that's all I'm going to say. Some people look up to people too much and they just, I don't know. So this is just the way that I'm going to do it from now on. Okay. This one is from Colleen Rothschild. This is her sunscreen. I like it, but it doesn't always work with all of my foundations. So I just have to be honest with you. Sometimes it works with my foundations, and sometimes it doesn't. My favorite one is from Color Science. It's a nice one, but it doesn't always work with my what I'm wearing. This is from Tata Harper. I really love this. This is the Resurfacing Mask. So I don't do a lot of masks. I don't use any lights. I don't do any electric stuff on my face. I don't get facials. I don't do any of that. The only thing I do is skincare, okay? And I don't do a lot of masks either because I just don't have time. I don't have time to do it. But this is a really nice one. This is like a 10-minute mask. I love it. This was like the ginormous size that they have. Usually they're smaller than this. It smells wonderful. One thing you have to remember again about skincare, I mentioned it in the other video, is you have to use your stuff up. So I'm almost done with this. Would I repurchase it? I don't know. I really, really like it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I do. Sometimes I like to switch it up. So I don't know if I will, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. I don't know if I will. That's what I'm going to say. I'll leave it at that. I'm not a big mask person. I don't know. I'm just not. So these are from Colleen Rothschild. These are her glycolic acid peel pads with blue agave. I believe this has lactic acid in it as well. Yes, it has lactic acid too. It smells wonderful. Her stuff is fragranced, but it's not highly fragranced. You know what I mean? I need to use these up. I do like these, and I've repurchased these, but I said this in the other video. I don't use a lot of acids right now because I'm using my retinol from Truth Treatments, and I use an AHA from Truth Treatments. I just don't want to overdo it. So I don't know if I'm going to repurchase these. And I have repurchased these, but I don't know if I will. I just feel like there's some things now that I feel like I want to cut out of my skincare, and I think this is going to be one of them. Okay? Still recommend it, but I don't know if I'm going to keep using them. This is the Colleen Rothschild Cleansing Balm. I love this. I love this cleansing balm. Hers always comes with a muslin cloth. Yeah, I don't mind the scent. I remember when I first smelled it, I didn't really care for it, but now it doesn't bother me. I like it. It's got kind of like I I don't know, it's kind of a spa smell to it. I like it. So this is really good. It works well on me. It takes all of my makeup sunscreen off. So I really, really do like it. And I mentioned this in another video. The other one I like is from Paula's Choice. So if you don't like fragrance, then I think you'll really like this one. It's the Omega Complex Cleansing Balm. So that's another really good one. I love this. I got a sample of it. I had to buy it. I am testing out some other skincare right now. So I kind of put this aside for a little bit and I'll come back to it. But I do really like this. And this is the Kate Somerville Retinol. I really like this. Now, one thing with retinol by my eyes, I have to be careful. I've used some in the past that I've gotten, like my eyes have gotten really itchy and irritated, so I have to be careful. And I didn't have an issue with this. And I bought it after I got a little sample of it and I really, really enjoyed it. So I bought the full size. So I do really, really like this. This is from Colleen Rothschild. This is her CBD oil. I love this. So I will use this when I do my gua sha. So I do my gua sha as part of my morning routine. This is when I want to tell you about the gua sha. It's really, really enjoyable to do. Okay, I don't do masks, like I said. That's like the one thing that I do. But I really enjoy it because I feel like my skin feels really, really nice after I do it. It's not going to be a miracle worker though. I see so many people, especially young people, that have no skin issues and they're like, oh yeah, the gua sha, yeah, I did it and my skin's all, look, it's all chiseled. It's like, stop lying. Stop it. You know what I mean? Your skin didn't have a problem in the first place. When I see somebody in their 20s saying they're using anti-aging, I want to slap them because you're in your 20s. What effing lines do you have? Okay, you don't have any, so calm down. Okay, so the gua sha is a nice tool. I think it's good. I think it's going to help too, or it helps me. I feel like it helps with blood circulation and all that, but it's not going to be a miracle. So again, I really enjoy using it. I enjoy this. I'm probably going to buy another one. This is kind of pricey, but it lasts me about, I'd say about 6 months. So about twice a year I have to buy it. Okay, because I use my gua sha every single day and I use about 4 to 5 drops. So that's how long it lasts me. But I do really like it. So, especially on my oily skin, I don't find that it's, you know, makes my skin oilier is what I'm trying to say, okay? This is expensive, okay? But I love it and I really love it, okay? And it is the Kate Somerville K-8. So it has a lot of peptides in it. It has other really good ingredients in it too. I'm not going to go through the whole listing of everything. This has been a repurchase for me, but it's expensive. Okay, it is. But I really like it. Why do I like it? I just feel like my skin looks better and better and better. And I feel like it's what I'm using. There's key things that I'm using, and I feel like Truth Treatments is one of them, and I feel like this is the other thing. I really do. I do not use this twice a day because you will go through it in a month. Okay? A month. I don't even use a full pump. I just use a tiny pump. I do my forehead, I get it all over my neck, and it's enough for me. It's very nice. It's very luxurious, but it's really, really nice. I really like it, and I have repurchased it. So, yeah. Until I find something else, I'm going to keep repurchasing it. I'm looking. This is from Sunita. This is the Peptide Eye Cream. I love this. I love this. I love the packaging on it too. So this has peptides. Peptides are going to help to build collagen. So love it. I think my eyes look pretty good. When I'm not smiling, look, I don't have a bunch of lines on I don't have lines. When I smile, I do. But anyways, I really do like this, and yeah, you don't have to have a bunch of eye creams. One eye cream is all you need. This is the pink drink from Sunny Riley. I'm almost out, but not quite. I do have my backup. So this is full of peptides as well. You're probably like, how many? I probably don't need to have this many peptides, but I really enjoy it. So I'm going to use it. But do you have to? No. You could just use this, or you could probably just use that. But I like to use both right now, so I do. But you don't need to. This is my Kate Somerville Exfolikate. I love this exfoliator. I really, really love this. It doesn't, it's not really abrasive, I find, and it doesn't block up my pores. It rinses off really, really nice. So I really do enjoy this one. It has a nice scent to it. has a nice scent to it too. I just ordered the large one from the sale, which I think is probably twice the size. I don't even know. So really, really love that. I just do that once or twice a week as like a treatment, but it's only sits on for 30 seconds. So I really like that. It's not like, you know, so I just don't have time for masks and stuff. I don't. These I really, really, really love. And I'm going to say I like them better than my Colleen Rothschild right now. My Sunitas. These are the Sunita's Brightening Peel Pads. It doesn't say on here what. This is just a small one, okay? Freeze Beauty gifted this to me. I love these. I really do. I'm only using it. You only use it once a week. It's just a once a week thing, and I like that. It's a once a week treatment, so I don't like. I like stuff like this. It's just once a week. You put it on, and that's it. I don't have time to do a whole mask and let's sit on and just like. It's great. It's easy to add into my routine, and I really do enjoy using those. I definitely would recommend those. This is my makeup primer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I love this. This has been a repurchase for me. This stuff is, let me say this. There's nothing special about it as far as skincare benefits. I don't feel like, I just like it as a primer. What can I say? I like it as a primer. And it goes a long way. You use the tiniest amount. Teeny tiny amount is all you need, okay? Don't waste it, because this should last you at least 6 months, at least. Yeah. Even if you use it every day, it should last at least that long. This is my Lash Serum. I want to share this because somebody left a comment about something. I use a Lash Serum. You do what you have to do. Somebody said they used Lash Serum and they had issues or something. I don't know. Some people said their lashes fell. I've been using this one for a while and I haven't had any weird stuff happen to me, so I don't know. This is the one I like to use. If I don't use it, you know, when I wasn't using it, my lashes, I didn't have them. And even now, it's like, I mean, I'm not saying they're like, but they look better than one before I was using them. That's all I'm going to tell you. And I really, really like this. I really, really do like this. I'm going to continue using it. I've been using it for at least a year, maybe a little bit more. Maybe it's been more than a year now. I really, really like it, and it's part of my skincare routine at nighttime. I use it. I don't use it on my lower lashes. I just put a tiny line above my lashes. That's it. That's what I do. So I haven't had an issue with it. This is from, this was gifted to me from Good Molecules. This is the Discoloration Correcting Serum. I used it for a little bit. I stopped using it. I don't know. Maybe I should try it one more time again, see if I notice anything. I don't know. Some of the stuff from them I'm just not really impressed with. I don't know. I felt like when they first came out, I used some of their stuff and I felt like I went through it so fast. And I know when I said that, I know some of you guys told me the same thing, that you went through your stuff really fast. So I don't know. This is from Pacifica. This is the Vegan Collagen Everyday Broad Spectrum SPF Protection. So it's like a lotion sunscreen. I don't know. Is it as good as just a sunscreen? I don't know. But I do like it. It is a nice option. I don't know if I'll repurchase it though, but I just wanted to try it. I always like to try different things. It's nice. I don't have an issue with it with my makeup or anything like that. This I love. But one thing I don't like about it is I don't like the packaging. I thought it would be like her other packaging. So I don't know if I want to order it because I feel like for the price tag, the packaging should be better on it. I got a sample, I'm enjoying it. So this is from Kate Somerville, and this is her Exfoliate Glow. I freaking love this. Would not recommend it if you have sensitive skin though, but I love it. It smells wonderful. This is just a sample I got, but I was looking online and I don't think it's a pump. I thought all of her stuff had pumps. I don't know. I don't know. I really like it. I mean, I really like it. I wish I could put it in one of my other things, but I don't know if I could take it apart and put it in there. I don't know, but I really do like this. This is really nice. This is the Face Oil number 9 from Colleen Rothschild. I really do like this. This is really, really nice. And even though I have oily skin, I don't find that it makes my skin look oilier. This is really nice. This works really, really well with her Extreme Recovery Cream. I love that. I have one that isn't open yet because I have so many moisturizers. I kind of want to use up what I have. Love that moisturizer. It's not a really heavy one. It's really nice, and sometimes I will mix this together. Love it. This is the Kiehl's Avocado Eye Cream. Really enjoy this, but I will not be repurchasing it. Here's, I got to use it up. I have repurchased it. I just feel like I'm using other things right now that I like better. And I'm using things that will help with, you know, collagen production and all of that. So that's really what I want to use under my eyes. But if you have dryness, really dry, because mine more like peely dry, I highly recommend this. This is really nice, but I don't feel like I need it anymore, so I won't repurchase it. This I got a sample of. Oh, I know one that I forgot to bring in here. I have the Estee Lauder Night Cream, or Night Serum. I don't have it in here, and I'm not going to go get it, but you've seen me share that big red one that I have. Love that, and I use that morning and night. This is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Cream, or Night Repair. So this is kind of like a booster for it. I like it, but I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to purchase it. I just got a sample of it and I'm using it, but I don't think I'll get it. I don't think I need to use it, so. This is what I use in the morning, my Truth Treatments Hyaluronic Mineral, my vitamin C, and also my Biometric Mist. That's what I use in the morning. Freaking love this stuff. In my opinion, this is the best vitamin C on the market. I've tried many. I got one sent to me. No, I'm not using this on my face. I'm using it on the back of my hands, but I will not use it on my face. I appreciate them sending that to me. That's from Liliana. I appreciate them sending that to me, but this is the best. It's the best. So many of you guys started using it after I raved about it, and you guys are like, yeah, it's the best. Seriously, I won't use anything else. I won't. It's the best. It's worth it, in my opinion. Love it. And then a couple other things here from Truth Treatments. The AHA Exfoliating Exfoliator. I use this at nighttime only 3 times a week. I am using the 1% and the 5% retinol. I use the 1% twice a week, the 5% once a week. You don't have to use both. I just like to use the 5 just to bump it up once a week, you know, but it will really make you peel. So that's why I don't want to use it more than that. This stuff will last you a while. And I'm not saying a year, okay, but you're not going to be going through this in a month because you use very, very little. That's the thing about Truth Treatments, is very concentrated. So you just use the littlest amount of their product and you will see results. You will see results. I'm not kidding you. You will. Now these two things are nice. I just don't think I would purchase them. These were gifted to me. I'm pretty sure these were gifted. I think these were both gifted to me from Freeze Beauty. But I don't use them all the time. This is the vitamin C. It's like a balm. It's nice. And I need to use this up. But I don't think I would purchase it because I just don't use it enough. I have to kind of make myself use it. And then this is the Omega. Really, really nice. It's nice to have. But again, remember, skincare isn't going to last. If it was something that would last a long time, then I'd say, yes, get both, you know. Eventually you'll use it. But skincare, you can't really do that. As much as I like them, I don't use them enough for me to purchase them. So that is pretty much all my skincare. I have a couple of things I think in there, and there's more stuff that I'm going to test out. But again, I said this in another video, you don't need to have all the skincare. Remember, I have a channel. I'm always testing things out. If I had to get rid of everything, again, I said it before, Truth Treatments is what I would keep, in a moisturizer, and probably this too. You know, obviously cleansing, I'd have a cleansing balm and eye makeup remover, but if you want me to show you a video besides the Truth Treatments, like this is all I have, like this is all I would keep, let me know. I will share it, but I need to see a lot of hands on that one. I don't want, if 2 people say yeah, then you know, I need to have a lot of people that would want to see it. But if you want me to like pare it down and say these are the absolute things that I would, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye. Because somebody's chained outside again. So Jeanette smiles so much and I'd be like, wait, I can't even do it. The camera just shut off on me. Okay. I think I might. She has it on a leash though. She has it on a leash. If your dog is barking like that and it's on a leash, you don't know how to train your dog. Like what? She's not in control, the dog is. God. I can't sometimes. Okay. Okay,